Big Boss again with another video with insight regarding Bitcoin and its recent historic rise above the $600 billion market cap. I wanted to draw your attention to an article written by Billy Bambro on the 2nd of January 2021. It says Bitcoin just broke 600 billion. Will it soon eclipse Tesla, Facebook, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and Apple? What they're talking about is, will it ever be greater than $1 trillion market cap? Apple and Amazon are both $1 trillion companies. So he goes on to say Bitcoin, fresh from one of the wildest years in short history, has suddenly surged higher again, breaking through the psychological 30,000, and we know now it's actually above 40,000 per Bitcoin level, and taking Bitcoin's total value past 600 billion. The Bitcoin price is almost 10% in the first days of 2021. Okay, putting its pole position to become one of the year's best performing assets, and I would agree. Goes on to say, now as Bitcoin and cryptocurrency community cheers and the latest price surge, investors are already asking how far will the rally run, and if Bitcoin will soon overtake Tesla, Facebook, Microsoft, Google, and Apple, the 6 U.S. companies that are worth more than 600 billion. As Bitcoin surges, Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong issues worrying Bitcoin and crypto warning. Goes on to say the massive price increase of Bitcoin since Christmas might be just the beginning of the next upward cycle for digital assets. This is Mark Berniger, Bitcoin's pioneer and member of board of Crypto Finance Group, said via email. Compared to the past, there are not mainly retail investors buying into the assets, but more and more institutional investors, as we know. They go into deliberation about the price, and they talk about the rally has taken a combined market value of all the Bitcoin tokens in circulation, just under 200 billion in October to over 600 billion now. Is basically 3 times. And they say with Bitcoin passing Visa's 511 billion market cap. So the reason I wanted to talk about this, one more thing. Bitcoin is now poised to overtake Elon Musk's electric car company, Tesla, 688 billion. The reason I want to talk about this is we have to be careful about comparing Bitcoin to companies. Bitcoin is not a company. It's a currency. So if we want to try to compare apples to apples, you might want to compare Bitcoin to gold. You might want to compare Ethereum to oil, just as the Winklevoss, one of the Winklevoss twins, just did. But comparing it to a company, we have to be careful. If you want to do it in an abstract manner, and say that these companies have valuations above the $600 billion market cap, so that's basically saying, hey, people have spent over 600 billion, or some of these companies $1 trillion has been spent on this stock that undergirds this particular company. This is not a company. Bitcoin is not a company. It's a currency. So when you look at it from that point of view, it's almost like these companies might actually start investing themselves in this particular asset. I think it would be interesting to know how much Bitcoin does Tesla actually have. Do they have a stake in Bitcoin? Does Amazon have a stake in Bitcoin? Does PayPal? Does any of these companies? When we start comparing them, we have to understand the institutional investors. I would venture to say that they're not just the banks; they're these big name companies. So maybe we'll start digging into that and talk about, are the Microsofts and Amazons and Facebooks of the world, are they investing in Bitcoin? Instead of comparing their market caps to what Bitcoin's market cap is, maybe we should look into how much money they are investing in these crypto assets. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And for all my subscribers out there, please continue to share my videos. I appreciate the support, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.